Well, hello civilians. Welcome back to our channel. And today we'll be talking about the truth of a 9 to 5 job. So, let's begin. Now, what is the most common way for most people to earn a living? The answer is a 9 to 5 job, as it has been around for many years and it will be around even after many years from now. Earlier, getting a 9 to 5 job was a dream of millions of middle class people, and when a person was placed in a successful company, he or she was considered quite successful. But the world has been changing quite fast, and the perception towards a 9 to 5 job has also changed in the meanwhile. Today, there are millions of people who frown upon the idea of working for someone else from 9 to 5. But exactly what has happened in the recent years that many people are becoming resistant to having a 9 to 5 job? Now, in this video, we will answer this question and dig down to find the truth about a 9 to 5 job. The norm for a middle class people has always been to get educated, get a degree, get a job, and work until you are 60 or 65. But in recent years, the years of financial freedom has caught the trend, and many simply want to retire as early as possible and live their life on their own terms. Some want to retire even in their 20s and simply do what they love for the rest of their lives. People now don't want to work 40 hours a week for someone else at average wage where they are getting an annual hike of, let's say, 10 to 20%. So there is clearly a new trend of quitting your 9 to 5 job. Many want to start their own business when they are young, while many want to work as freelancers where they have the ability to work remotely with the flexibility of fixing their own schedule every day. Many even want to follow their own passions, while some want to travel the world. But will starting your own business or working as a freelancer has greater benefits than working for someone else? The correct answer to this question is it depends. As of recording this video, we are approximately 7.8 billion people on this planet. This statistics will further grow up to 10 billion by 2060 or 2070. But why the hell I am telling you this? It's because since we are so many of us, we can't be the same, and this means that we all have different needs and wants. No two people are exactly the same. Even identical twins have their own differences of opinions, and hence you can exactly have your opinion without offending someone else. Now, if you go to YouTube, there are many channels that motivate you and ask you to quit your job ASAP and start a business. Quitting your job to start a business isn't new, and millions of people have done it before, and millions of people will do it in the future. But are you even ready to take the plunge? If you go by the statistics, more than 90% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years. What makes you think that you can be a better entrepreneur than others? What makes you think that you can start and run a business smoothly when you lack skills, knowledge, as well as the resources to begin your own entrepreneurial journey? If you are in the group of people who just quit their jobs one fine day after watching a motivational video on YouTube or after seeing Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk on the cover page of Forbes or Fortune magazine, let me tell you that's not how the world works. I'm not demotivating you about business, but business is a deadly game, and while it's one thing to start a business, it's totally another thing to stay in business. To prove my point, I will quote a paragraph from one of my favorite books named Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. It's a recommended read. 89% of the original Fortune 500 companies have either gone bankrupt or have fallen off the list, while some have been acquired. Business is a bloodbath. The moment you think you are on a safe ground is the moment you become the most vulnerable. Now, my point is that if almost 90% of Fortune 500 companies could fail within some decades of entering this prestigious group, then what makes your startup, idea, business, or company so special? These were publicly traded companies with billions of dollars in valuation and market cap, but they still couldn't keep up with the changing trends. Even if you have access to funding of millions or billions of dollars by an angel investor or a venture capital firm, your chances of failing still might be as high as a small startup. The COVID-19 pandemic forced many small businesses to shut down, as well as forced some of the big companies to file for bankruptcy, which people thought earlier were invincible. Now, for a while, we will be back on a 9 to 5 job. When you are employed in a company, you have the responsibility to do a certain task. Let's say that you are in the graphics department. This means that you have to be skilled and competent enough to work as an editor who can edit both videos as well as photos. You must know how to create a logo and many other graphic skills that could be handy to help you in your job. A job could be demanding as you're required to handle all the aspects as desired by the company. Not only that, you're also expected to keep yourself updated with the ever-changing demands of the marketplace. Lastly, you must have all the minimum qualification and some years of experience just to get your hands on the job. Now imagine if a job requires you to be so much skilled and competent, then how much skills and competence would you need in order to run a business successfully? As an employee, you might only be responsible for only the graphics department, but when you are the business owner, then you are responsible for various aspects of the business such as marketing and sales, human resource, legal and compliance, accounting and finance, operations, executive decision making, and maintaining the company culture. Do you still want to trade places with your employer and quit your job where you might have to work 80 to 100 hours a week instead of 40? Do you still want to educate yourself on 10 different things and hone your skills in various arenas? Although there are employees to handle most of the business operations, but if you are watching this by any chance, then I suppose that you lack resources and you don't have investors as of now who can lend you millions of dollars. Hence, you're starting from scratch. You have to burn the midnight oil and handle almost everything and anything until and unless you have enough resources which allow you to either automate, delegate, or outsource most of your day to day operations. The number one reason people get motivated to quit their job and start their own business is because they see the ones who get successful, but not the other 10,000 people who don't. As an aspiring entrepreneur who failed in starting a business at his first three attempts, you can learn from my journey that an entrepreneur will certainly fail if he or she doesn't have the necessary competence or experience. More than 3 years ago, when I was starting up, I lacked business acumen. I was inexperienced, and hence my three businesses failed without gaining any major traction back to back. On the other hand, a job might be a feasible option for you if you don't want to work 80 to 100 hours a week and become good in many skills. The right job can provide you with job security, stability, and certainty as you know from where your next paycheck is coming from. Having a 9 to 5 job means that you have peace of mind where you can be relaxed and rest assured until and unless you resign or you're fired. The people who tell you to quit your job and do whatever you want to do don't tell you how difficult it is to do whatever you are planning to do. If you are a person who's happy and content with having a simple 9 to 5 job, then please be happy as fuck and don't let the world decide what's best for you. Coming home in the evening after a job and spending some good quality time with your family, friends, or pets could be some of the most cherishing moments of your life. If that's what makes sense for you, then please be happy doing that and don't start a business just because someone you know dropped out to start a business or quit his job to travel around the world or is going to become a freelancer or do whatever he loves. Now, jobs have become even more desirable as companies are willingly allowing the option to work remotely. Employees can now work from home or anywhere. This means that you can afford an accommodation where rent is fairly cheap. Even if you need to go to the office, you're only required to go to 2 to 3 days a week. Now, the internet is full of misinformation and biased opinions. Just because Steve Jobs made Apple doesn't mean that you have to do the same. Just because my idol Arnold Schwarzenegger smokes Cuban cigars doesn't mean that I have to do the same. The only problem with a 9 to 5 job is that you could be fired if you don't educate yourself and hone your skills according to the changing nature of the marketplace. But isn't that risk with businesses? Blockbuster went out of business because it didn't evolve itself with time while Netflix did. Every 10 years, there's a massive recession in the world, so it's your duty to stay prepared and anticipate it in advance. It has happened before and it will happen again. Following is a history of the last three recessions: the dot-com bubble in 2000, the financial crisis in 2008, and the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. You see, it doesn't exactly happen every 10 years, it could be 8 to 9 years or 11 to 12 years, but it will happen again. It will happen probably somewhere around 2030. So be prepared in advance and upgrade yourself as per the demands of the marketplace to stay relevant in order to not get fired by a company. The next best thing you can do is to be financially secure. You can do this by having 3 to 6 months of financial backup along with a term and health insurance. Your next step could be to lower your expenses in order to have more money to either invest in yourself or to invest in income producing assets. This will help you to have a passive source of income as well as give you the financial confidence to quit your job one day and do whatever you feel like doing. One thing more, if you plan to start your own business, start a small business just as a side hustle and only go full time when it starts generating more income than your job. When it happens, quit your job and go full time with the business. It will be difficult, but it will also be worthwhile in the end when you look back on your journey. Always remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was destroyed in one. Earlier, we mentioned a quote from the book Your Next 5 Moves, and this book emphasizes on the fact that you must think at least 5 moves ahead. Hence, if you think at least 5 moves ahead, plan accordingly, hone your skills with time, have some financial backup, and have some money to invest, then there is no need to leave your comfortable 9 to 5 secure job. You can be as happy as Elon Musk, Joe Biden, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Oprah Winfrey, or Selena Gomez. Define your own happiness and don't let anyone define you what your life should look like. Lastly, if you suck as an employee, then there are very high chances that you will suck as an entrepreneur too. Just like a 9 to 5 job isn't for everyone, entrepreneurship isn't also for everyone. Well, that was it for today, civilians. If you really liked our content, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe because your likes motivate us to make more content just for you. And do follow us on Instagram because our community of like minded people is growing bigger day by day. So, thanks for being with us until the end. We will see you in the next one. Thank you.